Hello, everyone, and welcome to YouTube Tips and More Show. I am excited about the episode tonight because this episode tonight is really me. So let's get the advertisement out the way and we can get started. Tonight's sponsor is $5 Jewelry Paradise, where your independent consultant is Terry Donald. Now, I have the link for all the information down below, so when you go, tell her Stephanie sent you. Okay, tonight, we started on planning. So I did some swapping around of topics. Some topics that I had planned, I took out because, okay, I took them out. But the ones I replaced them with are going to be really exciting for you guys. I'm trying to make sure that everything I do really is helpful and that I'm not going over the same things over and over again. I have added some new things. I do have topics to the end of July, I think is when it is. Let me look at my sheet to be clear. Yeah, I have topics for the end of July, and I haven't planned August yet, but I do have September, and I need to, I need, do I have September? Yes, I have September. I don't have August, but I have September. But I need October, November, December. And I do have topics that I'm going to put in their places. Hi, Denise. Welcome, welcome. So tonight, I'm excited. So let's jump into this lesson. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys learn something tonight. Join me as we talk about planning today. Now, when you think about achieving success, we often focus on the end goal, but rarely do we give enough credit to the process that gets us there. And that process almost always starts with planning. Now, planning is often seen as an unsung hero of success. The behind the scenes masterminds that help us turn our dreams into reality. But is it really that important? Can planning truly be the secret to achieving our goals and living the life we love? One of the biggest reasons people struggle to achieve their goal is because they don't have a clear roadmap to get there. They might have a vague idea of what they want, but no solid plan in place to make it happen. They might start strong, but without a clear direction, they clearly lose momentum and they fall back into old habits. Without a plan, it's easy to get sidetracked, to let procrastination creep in, and to let self doubt take over. Because I know I've let self doubt take over. What about you? Another common challenge people face is that they try to wing it, rarely relying on motivation and inspiration to carry them through. But the truth is, motivation is fleeting, and inspiration can strike at any time. What happens when an initial excitement wears off and the hard work sets in? Without a plan, you're left feeling lost and uncertain about how to move forward, right? Because I know that truly happens. Additionally, without a plan, you're more likely to fall victim to the shiny object syndrome, where you chase the latest trend and the brightest ideas that pop up. You might get distracted by an opportunities or get bogged down in the day-to-day tasks. Lose sight of your long-term goal. And let's be real, without a plan, it's easy to get caught up in the busyness of daily life, constantly or reacting to fires and never really making progress towards your goals. Planning also helps us prioritize our time and energy, focusing on the most important tasks that will drive the greatest results. It's not about being busy, it's about being intentional and making deliberate decisions about how to spend your time and resources. By having a clear plan, you can eliminate distractions, avoid being overwhelmed, and make steady progress towards your goal. So, what does planning look like in real life? For some, it's a detailed spreadsheet outlining every step of the way. For others, it's a simple to do list or a mind map of ideas. The key is to find a system that works for you and stick with it. Take, for example, athletes. We plan their training sessions down to the minute, or at entrepreneurs who plan their products launching months in advance. These individuals know that planning is not a one time event, but continuous process that helps them adapt, adjust, and ultimately achieve their goal. One of the most inspiring examples of planning is actions in the story of J.K. Rowling, who played out the entire Harry Potter series from start to finish. Before even writing the first book, can you imagine having a 7 book plan in place before you even start? It's no wonder she was able to create such a beloved and cohesive series. Her planning played off, and her success is a testament to the power of planning. Another example is the story of Steve Jobs, who was known for his meticulous planning and attention to detail. He planned every aspect of Apple products launches, from the design to marketing to the exact timing of the releases. His planning paid off, and Apple became one of the most successful companies in the world. Yeah, he did that, didn't he? Planning can also be a game changer when it comes to overcoming obstacles. Take, for example, the story of Nelson Mandela, who spent years planning his post prison life. Even when he was still in captivity, his planning allowed him to stay focused, stay positive, and ultimately become the first black president of South Africa. Okay, I had to do that. South Africa. Planning isn't just about achieving success. It's also about staying the course when things get tough. It's about having a clear direction and a sense of purpose and a roadmap to get you there. When you have a problem, you plan. You're more likely to stay motivated, stay focused, and keep moving forward, even when the obstacles seem insurmountable. That's a big word, though. So, in conclusion, is planning the secret to success. It's the unsung hero that helps us turn our dreams into reality. By having a clear roadmap in place, we can overcome obstacles, stay focused, and make steady progress toward our goals. So, what's holding you back from creating a plan that will change your life? Take the first step today and start planning your path to success. Now, I want to thank you for listening to me talk, but I'm going to also share with you my whole setup of planning and how I come up with things. So, hang on.
Okay, so let me open up the next thing and share with you guys.
Now, here's how I.
Okay. Yeah, when I first started out, Denise, I went by the seat of my pants. And then I knew that I was not accomplishing anything. So what I started to do was turn into me, really. Get back to what I was comfortable with doing, which was planning and, putting things in writing in some kind of order that worked for me. And then plus two, I married a project manager. So yeah, my husband is an engineer and he's a project manager. And so if you want to see his planning, so let me share this screen and let me get this started.
Now, here's how I plan my videos. I do a spreadsheet. And what I do is like this is January, and I've done my topics for January. I'll make it larger so you can see. Now, in January, I talked on cameras. February, I talked at mics. March is the About Me section. April is planning where we are now. So the month of April is planning. Now I've already got my topics. I have my topic for the show, the date of the announcement video, the time. Later.com is where I put out all my other social media announcements. I have the times that I let those out. Here's my community tab dates that I put a card in the community tab, and here's the time that I release it. All right, my YouTube shorts, and also, my YouTube shorts go out on these dates and these times. And then the day of the live shows, this is the date of the shows and the times of the shows. Now, what I also started doing was putting my description in here and then all my hashtags over here on the end. So each video has the description and the hashtags. So this is part of me planning for my videos. Now, how I come up with these, I think of the topics and I do a search. Now, I have vidIQ. So I go in here and I put into generate and I put in the topic that I want to do, camera. And then I look at the topics that they put up and see if I want to go with that topic. Here's one, the awesome camera secrets you never knew. So that's a topic, a good topic. So I go here and I start talking from there. So once I get the topic on here, then I go and I put together my description. I look at what they have and I kind of intertwine what I think and what they think. I always don't use theirs 100%. I try to use my own words and get things together. Then I go in and I look for hashtags to go along with what I'm talking about. Now, they do have some relatable ones here, keywords to use in your videos, but sometimes those don't match what I'm talking about. So I try to do my own research on my keywords. So after I do all of that, plan that. Now, also, too, they give you a thumbnail idea. You can easily, you can pull from their idea or you can come up with your own. I do kind of half and half. I come up with mine and then I look at the ones that they put up to offer and I kind of sometimes mimic theirs in a bit, or I take something I see from theirs and put it in my video, in my thumbnail, excuse me. This is part of my planning. So with Excel, I know a lot of you say I do the most. I do the most. It works for me. I sit here and I get all my information. And this actually I started doing my planning in November for the next year for YouTube Tips and More. I started doing it. I also have finished my planning for decorating on a budget for my challenges. I've already done those and got those up. Now I will show you that in another video. Now, right here, as you see here, now how I keep up with this and keep it going with me is that I have a form that I use. I'm going to copy this section and put it in another table. Now I copied it all to put it over here because I'm going to show you how I fill in my forms that I use for that I do my videos on. Okay, here's my form for no guest, so I can add in. So I'm doing a mail merge. Mailing. You go under mailing and you click, I do it this way, start a mail merge, and I do it step by step so I can put my things in. Now on the side on mail merge, it has this section over here where you go and where it asks you step by step. It says select. I'm using the existing list, which I am. Okay, then select recipients. So now I'm going to go to browse and I'm going to go to here and then I'm going to go to, where is it? Here, content, and I click the one that's called third sheets, which is the one I put to the side to design. Now here it comes up with the YouTube source, the title names, it has the announcement dates, and all the information that I stated to you earlier. Okay, so now I click OK. So first I'm gonna start here by putting the title. So we go more and I'm gonna put the show time title. Then I'm gonna go here, the announcement time and date, and then do another one and do time and insert. I want to put, which I, okay. Okay, now we go into community tab. We go community tab date and insert, close. I want to put a dash in between and community tab time here, close. Later, date, insert, close. Okay, now YouTube Shorts. So we go into YouTube Shorts day, insert and close, space, same thing for the date. Now I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna fill in the form with the other dates and times, and then you'll see how I set it up. Now, next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and it'll go to the point where all the stuff is in the folder. Now, here it is. It shows the title, the time and date of all the content. I think I need to squeeze these out a bit. Maybe that'll help. Now, okay. So here it is, the title, the announcement upload date and time, community tab, the later, YouTube Shorts, the show day, and then the description that I'm putting in it, and then all of my hashtags that I'm adding into the video. So it all comes out on this form. Now I want to get rid of this extra page because I don't need that now. So it's all on one page. So for each video that I do here, I want to highlight that green so I can see it. Now, this is how the form will look when I print it off and put it in my binder. So I put it in according to, this one is the announcement. So this one, I put it in according to the announcement date. Now, I do have a show date form, and the show date form is basically when I have a guest for a show. But this way, well, I also do have one for this one too, where I do it for show dates. So in my binder, I know what day it is and what's coming up and all that in my binder. So here is how I do it. Now I'm gonna show you. It changes for beginning, being camera ready. In the next video, being natural on camera, and then being a rock star on camera, and beat camera shyness. Those are the ones I put in the Excel sheet, the spreadsheet. So you'll see this is how I keep up with mine. I put them this way, that way. They are all the information is here. So when it's in my binder and I go to look and see, okay, what's next, then I'm ready. I have all this ready. So when I get ready to do the film and record it, all the information is here. I copy and paste it to the YouTube channel, and what like the hashtags and the description, I copy them and put them in the description box on the channel and do the video. And here on the side, it has create a title. I've done that. Create a thumbnail. I've done that. Film it and do the short. Then edit, do voiceovers, add effects, add music, add the iCard, in-card and iCards, add to a playlist, upload private, and then publish and schedule the video. And then down here, I make sure that I check out all of these boxes. Did I do Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Thread, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube Shorts? I try to make sure I do all of this on later. With the shorts, I do a short on, TikTok. I do a short there. But this is all for me to keep up for me, to keep things organized for me. And like I said, I do have a form that is listed down below in the description to help you with your videos. If you care to download it, it's free. So this is how I plan a video or get planned for my videos in my binder. So if you have any questions, I'm going to log off of here, and then I'll come on live, and then we can talk about how I plan my videos.
Okay. I know I do a lot. I'm extra. I know I'm extra. So before I say that, go into the questions.
While we're here, don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. Also, comment and share my content. Now, under Creatively Miss Me, I have 3 channels. My main channel is Creatively Miss Me, Decorating on the Budget. My second channel is Creatively Miss Me, YouTube Tips and More. And the third is Creatively Miss Me, Healthy Tips and More. Hopefully you like what you see and you'll become a member of all of my channels. Now let's get back.
Okay. Now, after I do that planning, I print that sheet off. When I get ready to record, and when I have my record days, because sometimes I do batch filming and sometimes I just plan to film so much at one time. Like today I did a version of batch filming, and that video will come later on this month. But I like using the spreadsheet because the spreadsheet, I can put all my titles in. Like I go in first and I take all the dates for each month that I use planning. Let me see what Denise says. Spreadsheets help me a lot. And then she says, I use planning sheets for each video. It helps a lot. It does. Because what I do is when I plan, like I start planning in October for the next year. for this channel. So I get all I get all the dates for the year. I have a calendar. Let me show you. Here is my calendar. And I do this show on Sundays. So Sundays you see is already highlighted with peach. Now the green is showing me holidays, that so I won't do a show on those days. And the teal is if I have a challenge on decorating on a budget. So what I do is I get the calendar and I do all my dates. I put them all on the spreadsheet, all the dates that I'm going to record. And I do it on the spreadsheet. Like you saw, I print it off like this. This is just for me on my desk. So what I do on the spreadsheet, I put all the dates first. I put all the times for the announcement day for each time I put up a, like a advertisement, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all of them, all those are considered advertisement. I have later.com where I do a lot of those social media advertisement with later.com. With later.com, I can do my flyer that you put in your community tab on YouTube. I can put it on there and put it on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, all those social media sites. I put them all there and I plan it to go out. So when I do my planning and I do the dates of each thing, then I come up with my topics. What topic am I going to do? What's going to be this topic for this, topic for that, topic for that? I try to get up to at least 7 to 8 months of topics at one time. And then when I get down to, I think I have like 3 months still left, I go and I plan the rest of the year so I can, have my topics ready. And like I said, I give my hashtags and description. I put them in the spreadsheet. Also, too, while I'm doing the planning, after I've got the topics names, and then I think about what the title of the thumbnail is going to look like, I go ahead and I start, okay, let me start with, I got here, the spring fireplace collaboration. Okay, I know with that one, I normally take the picture of the fireplace and put it as my thumbnail. So that one, I already know how that was going to go. So when I have, like for YouTube tips, this is decorating on a budget. This is decorated on the budget spreadsheet. Let me get the other one. Okay, when I get ready to do my thumbnails, I look at my titles like this one, boost your productivity. Oh Lord, my mouth is tongue tied. I'm gonna go blast through YouTube obstacles for success. All right, so what I do with these titles, I go through and I think about the thumbnails, and I go ahead and I design my thumbnails, the full page thumbnail, and then the little flyer that goes to community tabs that I put on all my other social medias. I go ahead and design them then. I do my thumbnails and then I add that picture to the little flyer and I save that in a file. What I start doing, instead of just saving it all nilly-willy, I have a file I make and I name it the name of the collaboration. And then after I do that, let me share my screen and show you what I'm talking about. It might make it easier. Let me see. I want to go here. Okay, I make a file. Here is a file. It's Planning a Secret to Success, the video we did today. So in that file, I have the ideal thumbnail and my thumbnail, the lesson I did today. I have my short. I have the video here. That's the short. Then I have what I wrote down in my script. And then I have the screen I shared with you about how I plan. And then this is the film for that one. So then I have the ones I do on the weekly show. I have that here. And then I have the smaller one that I put on the other social medias for advertisement here. So each folder that I have planned for each thing has all the stuff already in it. So that way, when I get ready to save these folders, which I do save them, I save them here by the years. Let's see, where is it? 2025 here. 2025, I have decorated on the budget, healthy tips and more, and YouTube tips and more. All I do is click on that, and these are all the lessons that I have so far that I've done or planning to do for this year so far. I keep them that way because it keeps it better organized. Everything about that lesson is in that folder, like about me. Here is all the lessons I did on the about me. Every lesson is here. Each folder has all the information in it. It keeps it organized. It keeps it together. Now, I'm going to make one for the cameras and then for the other one. So each lesson I do that pertaining to a certain subject, it will be in its own folder. I try to keep that organized. That way, when I'm planning a video, all the stuff for planning will go into that folder. So when I need to work on it, I just open up that folder and everything I need to work on is in that folder. Now, I got the folder idea from, I can't think of his name. He's with Sean Kennel, one of the guys on Sean Kennel. And he said that's how he kept his stuff organized. And I was like, duh, why don't you do that? So I started doing that folder thing I just shared with you, and it works so much because prior to, things were just in a big folder. Let's say it was year 2017. It's just videos, the original copies, the ones I edited, all of it just all over the willy-nilly. So this way, everything is in a folder. So when I'm looking for planning and see if I have the flyers ready, the flyer is already in the folder. I click on the folder, look, there it is. I've already created it. What do I need to do? And that's when my checklist comes into order. Now let me pull up one. Okay, on my checklist here, it has, it asks you, did you create your thumbnail? Did you create your title? Have you filmed it? Have you filmed your short? Have you edited your footage? Did you do your voiceovers? Did you add your effects, your music? Did you do your in cards or your iCards? Did you add it to a playlist? Did you add your tags? Then it asks you to upload it private. And then once you make sure you got everything added on it, that's when you set your date when you're going to upload it. Will it be will you schedule it? Is it going up now? Whichever. And then, like I said, here down for all the social medias. So I use these forms and they make it so much easier when I film. And I know people say I'm a little extra, but it keeps me together, y'all. And then, like, I have my calendar here. I also have one with Creatively Miss Me, but with decorating on the budget. But what I did for that one is I did put in my dates, but what I end up doing was changing it around. What I did was I took my titles of my collabs that I'm going to be doing for YouTube tips and more and decorating on the budget. I took them and I separated them on a separate sheet and I uploaded them to my Google Calendar. So on my Google Calendar, it tells me on today's date, March the 9th, that this was the lesson I was going to do. And then next week, it has it already in the calendar for decorating on the budget. All my weekly, I do videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it shows me what my topic is that I'm doing for those days. Also, if you know me, you know I'm a little anal, but let me pull up my calendar and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Calendar. Come on, open. Is everything showing? Everything is showing. Okay. Let me get back here to you guys. And let me share my screen. Where'd it go? Chrome. Google Calendar. Share. Okay. Here is my calendar. This is March. Okay. So I have healthy tips and more. And of course, day was daylight savings time. And then 4:00, my flyer went out to advertise for today. Then 5:45 is planning the secret to success. That's the video. And then during the week, healthy tips and more, the community tab, then walk with yoga. And then it goes on and it tells you on Tuesdays here, it has the Decorate on the Budget flyer to community tab. And it tells me that the spring fireplace collab is coming out on that day. Each Tuesday and Thursday, you'll see what I'm doing. It's a spring Spring into Beauty, and I think that's my what is that one? That's my front porch. So I have it all set up on my calendar, which makes sense to me. So that way I know that what goes out, what video I'm doing, what topic I'm under is all on here along with my grandkids, my family's birthdays, as you see them in the yellow. And then these up here, the darker turquoise ones, when I try to clean an area on certain days to make sure that I do that area, like I have the living room, bathrooms, bedrooms, office, and entryway. I do the kitchen and the dining room, but you load your dishwasher at night. But on these particular days, when I do that, I clean the sink and the counters and the stove. I sweep and mop. I straighten the pantry, wipe the microwave, wipe out the refrigerator if there are any spills. Then I wipe the cabinets, the doors, sometimes the walls, and I clean a clean cycle and dishwasher, and I dust. So each day has a task. And me trying to keep myself together and organized, I do it in my calendar. Hi, Leona. Welcome. So if you're interested in the planning sheet that I have to plan videos, like I said, it's down in the description. For you to get it, it's free. You can get it, download it, and use it all you want to help you with your videos. I use it, a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheets work easy for me. And I can put everything in that spreadsheet, and it makes it easy for me to keep up with my content titles, because I'm trying to get back to where I was before, where I stayed 3 to 4 months ahead on recording. I would go in and I would knock out all of my topics. And then if I was going to do a collaboration with someone, then I had that free time to do that collaboration, because I would go ahead, if I was doing a tablescape, I would set them up, do them, record them, set them up, do them, record them. If I'm cleaning, when I clean that room, I would film it. I could say I'm going to do a cleaning video on the 19th. Well, I'm cleaning it up tomorrow, so I'm going to film it. So that way, oh Lord, my legs, sorry about that. So that way, when that day comes up for me to do the kitchen clean with me, I've already done it. I did it on the 9th. So it's already been filmed, and I keep my camera downstairs, and at night I take the battery out and put it in the charger. And if the card, like I have it in here now, I empty it off. And once I empty it off, when I go down, I take it and I put it back in my camera. So then when I go downstairs, like I'm going to clean the kitchen tonight, because I cooked stewed chicken, and I cooked black eyed peas with greens, and with what is it called? Andouille sausage in it, and hot water cornbread. So once I get through tonight, I'll film me cleaning the kitchen tonight, because I have a cleaning video coming up later on this month. So I'll go ahead and clean the kitchen and film it and go on about my business. And then when it's ready to come up, when I come up probably in the week, I'll edit every video that's on that card. And then what I like to do that makes it a lot easier with planning is I'm going to talk too much. I'm going to tell what I'm doing next week. But I do try to stay 3 and 4 months ahead with recording. It makes it easier on me in case my husband gets sick or something, and I'll be able to have the videos already lined up, because I have them already set to go. So like on Decorating on a Budget, I film it, edit it, schedule it. I schedule everything on later. I schedule everything on YouTube that needs to go out. So if something comes up, like at one point I was 4 months ahead, but I got sick. I was sick for like almost a month, and nobody knew, because my videos were still going out, because I had already pre-recorded, edited them, and had them up. So I'm trying to get back into that regiment of getting my stuff done. And I have been doing a lot of planning. So today I was busy. Today I did, I filmed 4 videos today. So they're in the card. So I uploaded them and put them in their respective folders so that when I come in to edit on Tuesdays, Monday morning and Tuesday, I do editing. If I have time on Monday, I edit. That's when my husband's in-home care comes on Monday morning. He also goes to dialysis. So Monday nights while he's in dialysis, I try to edit or I film. Whichever comes up easier for me to do that day, I try to go ahead and do it. And I've been getting myself set and ready for this channel and getting my ideas together for decorating on the budget. Now, Healthy Tips and More, I haven't done as much on there as I need to, but I'm waiting to get the okay for the procedure for my knee. As soon as I do, then I'll be back on Healthy Tips and More with the walking and doing exercises and trying to get things together. So that channel is on a hold for now, but it will be back because I do have plans for that channel. So does anyone have any questions about the way I do my spreadsheets and how I do the forms? Because I use Mail Merge to do the forms. My Mac will only hold 2 videos and then I run. That's why you need to get something to hold them in. Let me show you what I use. Okay, I have this. This is what's it called? It's called a removable disk. Okay, this has 1 terabyte on it. And I've been saving videos on here for the past, I think 4 or 5 years. I've been saving videos here. So you need to get you one of these. You can look on Amazon. This one was bought at Best Buy. My husband got it for me when I was talking about needing extra storage space. So if you get that, Carol, and you use that to store your videos in, then you can store as many videos as you want. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I know you're probably saying, girl, get off of here. Let me see. Where is it at? Let me open up the folder. Okay, now let me get on here and share my screen. There it is. Yeah, I do have a planning sheet, Denise. If I always tell people, don't try to reinvent the wheel. I have a planning sheet down below in the description that you can download and you can use that planning sheet. Okay, so here is that removable disc I was just showing you, Carol. Is that the right one? No, here it is. Here it is right here. I have all this on here. And my videos, I have videos from 2015 up to 2025, plus all this other stuff I have on here, which are like stuff for Twitter and different pictures and things like that I have on here, different things I've downloaded. Here's eBay, here's different, like the other channel I'm messing with, collab information, pictures, everything is in that thing, and it's a terabyte. Now I'm going to show you here. Where is it at? It is this one right here. Okay, it's 1.8 terabytes, and I've only used 471 gigabytes. I still have a lot of space. So, but I'm getting ready to get another one because I want to just have one for junk and then one for YouTube. Let's see. What did you say, Carol? I put mine on an external hard drive. Well, see, it's called a removable drive, but it's like an external drive. But the one on your computer, it doesn't hold that much memory. I have one of those external drives. It's unavailable. I store all my videos there. My external drive is for my Mac. Gotta have because it keeps so much stored on there, and that it helps you with space and get to save your things, your videos. Because I plan on getting another one, because what I want to do is take everything that's not pertaining to YouTube off of there and put it on another one and have them both plugged up here on my computer. And then the one that's for YouTube will only be the YouTube clip arts, the labels that I use, my videos, cover sheets, things like that will only be on that one. Do you schedule your videos and then put on your external hard drive right away? I'll delete them from the Mac. Oh, what I do is when I record my videos and I come in here and I download them to the computer. Well, I have a folder on the screen on the desktop already with the name on it. I put the video that I filmed in the folder. That way my camera or phone, whatever I'm using, has that space again. So I automatically, after like I have 4 videos on my card now, and I took them off and I uploaded them to the perspective files on my desktop. So now my card is empty. So now all I got to do now is take it back down and put it in my phone, in my camera. And even when I was using my phone, see, I still have this phone here that I put at the makeup table. It has a 1 terabyte card and memory card in here. And if I store the videos, I can store them on here for a minute. But then what I normally do is I come in here and I do the Wi-Fi transfer and I put them in their perspective files as well. That way I don't look. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. I appreciate that. That way I don't forget where it is and I don't lose it. I go automatically and I put it in the file that I have stored. Now, those files, until I finish editing or doing whatever I'm going to do to that video, it stays on my desktop. But when I put the video up in queue on YouTube to be, uploaded on YouTube, I take that file and I put it on that external drive. So it'll stay on my desktop until I upload it, until I schedule it or, put everything from it out into the universe. Put it on later, have it scheduled to go out on YouTube. Until I get all of that done, it stays on the desktop. But then when all of that is done and the video's uploaded and ready to schedule to go out and everything is scheduled, I take that folder and I move it to my external drive. That way I got free space now on my desktop and it's put away. Because I'm trying to be more, I've always stored my videos on there because I lost some. Because the other computer I had crashed and I was keeping them stored on there, which I knew I should have took them and put them out on a USB drive, but I didn't. And when the computer crashed, I lost like maybe 25, 30 videos. So I was like, never again. So I got that. My husband got me the external drive and I've been loading my videos on there ever since. So I try to keep everything stored in the appropriate places. That way I never get it lost. Okay, Denise says, Carol, I put raw footage on my external drive and put it in to create. All the clips are on the external drive. Finished movie goes into movies, then moves to external drive. Yes, because when I upload the video, the raw footage, it goes into that file. And then when I get ready to make the movie, I'll take it from that file and put it in my editing software, which is Filmora. So I take the video from the file, the raw footage, and put it in Filmora. Then I edit it, do everything I'm going to add to it, music, voiceovers, all the little flips and flops, the bells and whistles. Then I export it back, the new video, back to the same file. So then when I get ready to upload it to YouTube, everything is right there together. And then I just upload that and I'm good. See, I'm literally removing videos from my computer until it posts in case I have to make. But see, that's why what I do, let me see, did I close that? Let me open it back. Okay, let me see. When I do a video, like I have them here on my desktop because I'm working on all these videos, believe it or not. What I do is in the video, in the file, the rough film and the where is it? The rough video that I have made. Like here's the one I recorded. It's right here. So when I make the new one, let me get one that's already in there that I can show you what I'm talking about. Is it in here? Okay, let me make these smaller. Okay, here's the rough video here. These are the rough videos. These are just pictures I've taken. This right here is on Filmora. When I make the video, I can save the whole thing right there from Filmora. So I save it here. So if I make the video out and I see an error, I can go back and click on this in Filmora, open a video out that I just made and fix whatever it is really quick and send it back to this file so I can upload it. And I love that. Let me see. Do I have one on here that I haven't? Because let's see. Spring tablescape. Yeah. So here's the spring tablescape. Here are my shorts. Here are my advertisement. This is what I put on Pinterest. And these are the pictures I took of my space. And then what I do is I take the original raw footage here. I save it to here. But then once I make the video, which is here on Filmora, I save this. And that way, if there's any, when I look at the video, if there's something wrong with it, I can go easily and edit it. I don't have to worry about, oh, I got to recreate and re-edit this again. I save this in the file, which makes it so easy. Because I have deleted it before and then hated myself after I did it. Shit, Denise, she says, when my old computer crashed, I lost. Yes. When my old one crashed, that's when my husband got me the external drive because I was crushed. I lost about 20, 30 videos. And I was so angry at myself because I did not back them up like I was supposed to. This is my sister. I hate you. You are so organized. Quit hating, Terry. And then what does Carol say? She says, I never thought of that, Denise. I do have plenty of space on my phone for my raw footage, though, unfortunately. But that's why you need to, if you have the external drive, and like I said, mine is 1 terabyte, you can take your raw footage and put it in a folder and save it with the name of the video on the external drive. That way, when you go to find that video, you can find that video and the raw footage is there, the edited video is there, and I always try to keep the when I made it on Filmora. I always try to keep that. That way, I can go back and make any correction when I have to do everything over again. She said, I would do that, Stephanie, but it takes up too much space on what? On your external drive? When you look for an external drive, find you if you have a minute. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a little anal. I have this right here where I keep these USBs plugged into. This one right here is where I keep my film, my deal for my camera. This is the camera card here. These two are other USBs I have information on, and I have a turquoise one plugged into there. Now, these here, they're good, but they don't have a lot of space. And so that's why I got the large external drive that has 1 terabyte. So you need to go and look for an external drive. Let me put this back in before I mess up and forget. You need to have an external drive that has at least 1 terabyte. You need to have one. I'm gonna do this up here. I have one. How much space, how much memory is on your external drive? See, mine is 1 terabyte. If your external drive cannot hold all your videos like mine is holding all of mine for each year, then you need to try to go on Amazon and try to find an external drive, or either go to Best Buy and have them show you an external drive that is 1 terabyte. What did he say? My son works in TV and film industry. That's why he told me to do. Create folders and files like Stephanie says on your external drive. Yes, if I didn't do that way, I could show you, girl, you just don't know. Where is it? Let me open it up again. I'm going to show you that because you're going to laugh because I laugh at myself. Okay, in my external drive, right here, I have all this stuff on here. But I'm going to show you 2016's folder. Okay? 2016 folder, it's just videos and pictures and stuff everywhere. It may have, some of them have names to them, some of them don't. And it makes it kind of difficult when you're going looking for something when it's done that way. Yeah, I can kick myself. All right, let me show you. Let me see. 2018. That's all I have for 2018 because that's when my computer crashed. Yeah. So when I got down here to 2025, this is what you see when you open up 2025. Decorating on a budget, healthy tips and more, you tips and more. And in each folder, I've only done one video this year, guys, for healthy tips and more. That's sad. YouTube tips and more. These are all the videos I've done. Okay, like lighting. There's all the topics I did under lighting. And about me, those are all the topics I've done about me. When you click on the About Me folder, it has everything pertaining to that video in it. I'll use iMovie. So are you thinking I can? Yes, you can save your iMovie files. You can save them. If you save them, you could put them in a folder like I have here. When I did the folder and I made it About Me 2025, and everything I did under that topic on About Me is in this folder. And each individual topic has a folder. It makes it so much easier. When you open it up here on my 3 channels, each channel has a folder, and it helps me keep up with all the information. Everything on that one video is in its own folder. I don't have to hunt for it. You should be able to put your iMovie. I can't even get it. I can't even get my mouth off. You should be able to save your iMovie files. And when you save your iMovie files, that way, if you ever see something on there when you get ready to look it up, when you upload it or you look at it and you see an error and you want to go back and fix it, you have that iMovie file where you can go back in and fix it. You won't have to go and cut up and chop up and try to make sure it look good. You have the original file. So I always save the iMovie file, and then I save the actual video that I did, and I have the rough video still saved. It's all in that folder, along with the thumbnail, along with the community tab flyer, and the one I do for Pinterest, and whichever else I do, it's all in that one file. It keeps it together. You have to plan and get your things set up so it makes it so much easier for you to do a video. You have to plan. But see, you have all that space on there. You could be storing the folders, just like I shared with you, the folder, the name of the video, and everything for that video goes in that file. And that way, you don't take up space on your phone. It's all in your drive. Does anyone have any more questions? What did she say? Gotta go. I will catch the replay. Thank you, Terry. Love you too. Oh, okay. I will check into that. I have only never said. Yes, you can save that, the iCard. You should be able to save it. What I'll do is tonight, what I'm going to do is I'll plug up my old Apple laptop I have over there, and I'll make sure. But you should be able to save that, your iMovie files, because I believe I did before, because I would do a movie, edit in iMovie, and then convert it. So you should be able to save your iMovie files. You are so welcome, Denise. I am glad it was able to help you. I enjoy helping. So, with all this said and being done, next week topic, I think you guys will like, because I did change so much around because I did not like the topics I had up. So next week we're going to do where is it? This is not the right one. Oh, next week we're going to talk about social media planning strategies. So please come back next week and we're going to jump into that to help you plan with your social media for advertisement for your YouTube videos. I also want to thank the people on the replay for coming in. You always do a girl good. Don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. It doesn't hurt you, but it helps me. I really enjoyed talking about this lesson tonight. Let's see, what did she say? I take clips off my SD card and phone and say, yes, I do too. I film on this old phone when I do my makeup videos, and I take them and I put them in my external drive. So I will catch you all next week. Same time, same back channel. I had a ball tonight. Love you guys. Thank you for coming in. Yes, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're not a member, please consider joining in. What she said? She says, thank you, Stephanie. I could help. This could help me work ahead. And if you save that movie, yes, you should be able to save it. So let me know if you do. You have my email. Check the email or either on Instagram and let me know if it works for you. I will catch you guys next week when we do social media strategy planning.